Chapter 32 Heroic Spirit. Han Li turned his body as he prepared to leave. When he reached the entrance, he asked a final question. Ever since he arrived, the brother standing behind Dr. Mo has not said a single word. Where did he come from? After hearing Han Li's question, Dr. Mo deigned not to answer and only replied with a cunning laugh. You are so intelligent, why don't you take a guess? I'm sure you will be able to find out. Han Li shook his head and proceeded to leave Dr. Mo's residence. It was unknown whether he was just unwilling to make a guess or unable to get the correct answer. After he stepped out of the door, Han Li's expression turned heavy and downcast. In this conflict between Dr. Mo and I was as helpless as a baby chick, completely under his control. I was really too naive, thinking that my small amount of cleverness would be able to outfox him. In the end, the 5 poisons water that I concocted was unable to display its full might and was wasted. When I return, I must seriously think about how to best increase my strength. Thinking of this, he turned to the direction of his residence and began walking in large strides. He appeared to be extremely unwilling to be controlled by Dr. Mo. Back at Dr. Mo's residence, Dr. Mo stared dumbstruck at the floor. There was a bowl-sized hole cut out on the wood panels. Just now, due to his carelessness, he almost died to the poison that had corroded the floor. Because the poison was so potent, Dr. Mo could not help but curse in anger. That son of a turtle one, when did he learn to concoct such a deadly poison? I have never taught him before. It seems like I have underestimated him. He can be extremely cruel and merciless, even to an extent that he can turn his back on old associates. Han Li did not know that he had caused such a great shock to Dr. Mo. After returning to his room, he slumped his head on his bed as sleep overtook him. The battle of strength and wits had exhausted him, and thus, he needed rest to recover. After a long period of time, Han Li slowly roused himself from his sleep as he sat up and looked to the skies. Dawn was already approaching. It seemed as if he had slept much longer than he expected. The Han Li who had awakened did not get off from his bed immediately. Sitting on his bed and resting his chin on both of his hands, he started analyzing ways to escape from Dr. Mo's control. Obviously, he was safe for this 1-year period. Because Dr. Mo needed to protect his own life, he would certainly not make any moves against him within this period of time. But after the year passed, it would be hard to guarantee anything. Han Li did not worry about the problem of eternal spring arts. He had already broken through to the 4th layer a few days ago. He was not worried because he was extremely confident that he could even reach the 5th level after a year. The problem of the insect corpse pill was easily settled as well. When the time came, Han Li would just need to stop suppressing his true abilities and simply wrestle the cure away from Dr. Mo. All of a sudden, Han Li thought of something. He pulled out the medicinal bottle and took from it a droplet of jade green medicinal pill before consuming it. After a while, the effect of the medicine took place as he silently observed himself inwardly. Dr. Mo did really tell the truth about the insect corpse pill. The pure spirit powder, which was a panacea for most of the world's poisons, was unable to have any effect when consumed to combat the effects of the insect corpse pill. It seems like I must really wait for a year before I can obtain the antidote. Han Li murmured. He got down from his bed and paced around his room, trying to think of other alternatives to his problems. Han Li did not completely believe the words that Dr. Mo had told him earlier. Despite this, he had no choice but to comply to Dr. Mo's demands because he held Han Li's weakness in his palm. Han Li was unsure if Dr. Mo's promise was real. If it was real, it was simple as merely following Dr. Mo's instructions. Han Li would be assured and would have no need to come up with any preparations. But if Dr. Mo was lying to him, Han Li knew that he would probably suffer a fate worse than death a year from now if he did not prepare any countermeasures. Han Li repeatedly analyzed all of the possible ways to attack his problem and felt that there weren't any good solutions. Now both Han Li and Dr. Mo were in dire straits. Han Li was afraid that Dr. Mo would harm him after he accomplished his objective. On the other hand, Dr. Mo was worried that Han Li might not practice his cultivation assiduously and that the delay would cost him his life. Initially, Han Li had some methods that he could use to threaten Dr. Mo, but who would have expected that Dr. Mo would grasp his weaknesses so quickly and use his family as insurance? Could it be that I don't even have the slightest control over my own life? Han Li helplessly sighed. No, there is no way that I would allow this to happen. Leaving my destiny in the hands of another would undoubtedly be the most foolish decision I have ever made. Despite saying so, even after contemplating for a long period of time, Han Li was still unable to think of any good solution. Eventually, he decided on a solution that wasn't exactly a solution. He decided to increase his strength in every aspect. Even if Dr. Mo wanted his life 1 year from now, Han Li would still have some insurance against Dr. Mo. This was truly a stupid idea. He could only passively defend and could not actively attack. But currently, he could not think of any other way besides increasing his own strength. After making his decision, Han Li decided to go out for a walk. He opened his door and walked outside his residence, stretching his body while yawning. My destiny lies in my own hands. I will never let others control my fate. One son of a turtle or turtle egg is a Chinese pun for bastard.